Imagine a woman who refuses to be defined by limits, who refuses to follow anyone else's rules, and who turns every obstacle into fuel for her ambition. This is the story of Jennifer Lopez, also known as J.Lo, a global icon of talent, determination, and reinvention. From the streets of the Bronx to the stages of the world, she has not just survived fame, she has transformed it. This is a story of dreams, heartbreak, triumph, and relentless perseverance. A story of a girl who refused to disappear. Jennifer Lynn Lopez was born on July 24, 1969, in the Bronx, New York, to Puerto Rican parents, David Lopez and Guadalupe Rodriguez. She grew up with her two sisters, Leslie and Linda. Her father worked as a computer technician, her mother as a kindergarten teacher. Life was modest, but the family was close, disciplined, and deeply supportive. From a very young age, Jennifer showed an intense love for music and dance. She performed in front of her family, sang, danced, and commanded attention naturally. By the age of 5, it was clear this was not a hobby. She was a born performer. She attended Catholic schools and was a good student, but her heart belonged to the stage. Dance classes, rehearsals, and school performances became her entire world. As a teenager, she trained relentlessly, sometimes for hours a day. Her parents wanted a safe, traditional future for her. Jennifer wanted something else entirely. Eventually, she made a bold decision. She moved out of her family home to chase her dream, even if it meant struggle, rejection, and uncertainty. Jennifer's early career was anything but glamorous. Small roles, endless auditions, and constant rejection tested her resolve. There were times she slept on dad's studio couches, unsure if she would ever break through. But for Jennifer, every no became fuel, not failure. Her first major opportunity came in 1991, when she was cast as a fly girl dancer on the TV show In Living Color. Week after week on national television, her energy, confidence, and distinctive style caught attention. She was no longer invisible. In 1997, Jennifer landed the role that changed everything, playing Selena Quintanilla, the beloved Mexican-American singer whose life was tragically cut short. Jennifer didn't just act as Selena, she became her. She studied Selena's voice, mannerisms, family, and emotional world obsessively. The performance was raw, respectful, and deeply human. The film was a success, and overnight, Jennifer Lopez transformed from a dancer into a serious, bankable actress. She went on to star in Out of Sight with George Clooney, The Cell, and other films, proving she was far more than a pretty face. In 1999, Jennifer released her debut album, On the 6. Critics were skeptical, but fans embraced her immediately. Hits like If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight went global. Her sound blended pop with Latin roots, and her live performances were electric. In 2001, her second album, J.Lo, solidified her status as a global superstar, with hits like Love Don't Cost a Thing and I'm Real. And then came the moment that changed fashion history. The green Versace dress at the 2000 Grammy Awards. A look so iconic, it reshaped red carpet culture forever. Behind the fame, Jennifer faced emotional challenges. Growing up in the Bronx shaped her with a powerful need to be seen and a deep fear of being alone. In the late 1990s, she dated Sean Diddy Combs, a glamorous but controlling relationship that ended in tension and emotional strain. She later admitted she falls in love quickly. Her first marriage to Ojani Noah in February 1997 ended in January 1998. Her second marriage to Chris Judd in September 2001 ended in January 2003. In June 2004, she married Mark Anthony, her longest and most stable marriage, producing twins Emmy and Maximilian in February 2008. Their marriage ended in June 2014. Years later, she reunited with Ben Affleck, her former fiancé from the early 2000s. They remarried in July 2022. Each relationship brought heartbreak, growth, and resilience, teaching Jennifer to rise after every fall. By the late 2000s, critics began to say that Jennifer Lopez's career was fading. Her films struggled at the box office. Her music was labeled repetitive, and media scrutiny became relentless. Then Alex Rodriguez entered her life, a wealthy, successful athlete who seemed like the perfect partner. They became engaged, but repeated infidelity and constant public pressure caused the relationship to collapse, leaving Jennifer devastated. Still, she rose again, proving that setbacks were never permanent, only chapters in her story. Her role in Hustlers was more than acting. She played a woman who takes control, refuses victimhood, and owns her power. It mirrored her real life. Jennifer Lopez, reborn as a mature woman, not a desperate girl seeking validation. Her 2020 Super Bowl halftime performance with Shakira celebrated Latin culture and female empowerment, cementing her ability to rise stronger after every challenge. Jennifer Lopez has always said the most important role she has played is being a mother. Her twins, Emmy and Maximilian, born February 22, 2008, changed everything. Success was no longer measured by album sales or box office numbers, but by her ability to be fully present in their lives. Despite world tours, long filming schedules, and media pressure, she prioritized real, meaningful time with her children. Nights after exhausting rehearsals, she would sit with them, making their presence as valuable as any professional achievement. Motherhood became the center of her life, giving her stability, meaning, and a reason to continue. Jennifer Lopez's wealth is the result of decades of strategic choices. Her net worth in the mid-2020s is estimated at several $100 million. She owns luxury properties in Los Angeles, Miami, and New York, launched best-selling fragrance lines, created J.Lo Beauty, and runs her production company, Nuyorican Productions. She also holds major global brand deals. Jennifer was never just the face of these ventures. She controlled ownership, made critical decisions, and shaped her personal brand. For her, wealth is independence, freedom, and the ability to carve her own path. Jennifer failed. She loved recklessly. She chose wrong many times, but every fall taught her something. Her story proves success is never linear. Strength comes from self-awareness, and reinvention is the ultimate power. She didn't just survive fame, she outgrew it. Jennifer Lopez is not just a star. She is proof that no matter where you start, even in the Bronx, you can rise, rebuild, and redefine yourself. I'm Poor, and this was the real story of Jennifer Lopez, a woman who refused to stay in one lane. Talent alone didn't define her, fame didn't protect her, and love never saved her. What made Jennifer Lopez different was her ability to reinvent herself, to rise after every fall, and to turn criticism into fuel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, what do you think truly set Jennifer Lopez apart from other female artists in the world? Her resilience, her ambition, or her refusal to be boxed in? I can't wait to read your thoughts. See you in the next episode.